Carnarvon. It's a trip that I've been meaning to do for a while now. With quite a bit to see and do along the way, it should be a fantastic journey. But unfortunately, the entire eastern side of Australia is currently being affected by wild weather caused by La Nina. Will we get the journey we hoped for, or will it all be cut short by the weather? Let's get four wheels on the road and find out. Our first stop on the way back from Lake Cania before we find a place to stay for the night is going to be here at Shamrock Mine. It's very close to the lake itself and it's a very short walk up to the top of the mine. As with all of the national parks around the place, there's plenty of information about the mine here, which is good to know. Alright, well, we should take a look at the walk. Let's head off. Okay, well it's time to get back on the road now and head back down to find some accommodation for the night. The main goal for today was just to see what walks and whatnot were available and try and strategise what walks I'll be taking tomorrow and what I'll get up to. There's also a cool little picnic area here at Cania Gorge, the Cania Gorge picnic area, which we're just pulling into right now. Picnic area here is pretty cool actually. It's right up against one of the walls of the gorge, so you can see all the red and brown of the rock sticking out. Makes for a nice little view. Great setup here. You can basically cook your barbecue and look at the walls of the gorge as you're cooking, which is pretty awesome. Be a great place to come and hang out for the day. Alright, well that was pretty cool. I think it's time we head back to the camping now. I was going to go up and camp at the Big Four up the road, but I've decided to go back a little bit. Just looks like there's a few more walks that are available from there as well. And I think it'd be a bit better of a place to be situated, a bit more central to all the walks that I want to go on and all the things that I want to check out. So I think we'll get going there now. So after a bit of driving around, I decided to stop here at Cania Tourist Retreat. Did pass it on the way in, but my main goal was to go up and just check out the lake just to begin with before I came and saw where I was going to go and stay. So we're going to go and take a look at some of the sites from here later on, I imagine. I think we'll just get set up right now and just get some lunch going and then go and check out a few things in a minute. We'll see you in a bit. The outcrops here at Bigfoot are really cool. You can see here, it almost looks like they're being held up by this tree. It's pretty crazy. And just next to Bigfoot here, you've got these caves as well, which are really, really cool. And they go back about 5 meters, as you'll see from your pictures here. It's a pretty cool little area, and it's great that it's actually this close to the van park as well. It's literally 50 meters away, so pretty handy. So it turns out that there are actually a lot of walks here. I wasn't really aware of that earlier on when I came in. As I mentioned, I don't really check out places before I come to them. I just sort of find out while I'm here and see what I can see, and I'm happy doing that. There was, earlier on, which we looked at, the Bigfoot walk, which is only about 50 meters from the entry of the van park that we're staying at. And the day use area that we're at earlier, I noticed on the way out, there are a lot of signs for walks from there, like the overhang and a few other different things. Wasn't really sure when I was looking at the maps as to where all of the walks actually came from. And it looks to me like most of them are up there or across the road from the day use area. So it's probably better to be going on the walks from up near the day use area. All right, we're gonna head back to camp now and just rest up for the afternoon. We'll see you in a bit. All right, well, that's going to wrap things up for us for the afternoon. I've been taking a bit of a look at the weather this afternoon, and unfortunately it looks like the clouds are going to be starting to roll in, so that was partially why I went for a couple of short walks this afternoon, even though I'm a little bit worn out. I wanted to go and take a look at some of the walks just in case I couldn't take a look at all of them tomorrow. We're just going to get settled in for the afternoon and do a bit of file editing. One of the really cool things that I do have at Cania Gorge here is there's bird feeding that's on every day. So we just popped up really quickly to check that out before having some dinner and getting a nice early night. So I think it's time we hit the hay now, and we'll see you in the morning.